We came here tonight to get started, to cold, act ill, and get retarded. No one said anything when Shantae said it to Biz.
That's right.
Shout out to Biz Markie.
And Roxanne.
Shantae.
Yep.
I'm Shantae, he's Biz Markie. Yo, do we ever tell you guys about when me and Gerald, G. Moody, for about 3 or 4 weeks, we were going to try to be a rap group. Remember that?
Yes, indeed.
And then we did one rap and I beatboxed for you. And then they were like, more, and then that was it.
That was it.
They said, you got any songs?
I didn't have any more raps.
Gerald had about 43 bars. That was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't 36. It wasn't 64, 72. Like, it ended at 43.
And then no more.
And then they realized that we didn't really have it. But I did. I was the beatboxer.
You
remember?
was doing good that night. Yeah, that was some hot shit.
You remember your rhyme?
No. And it impressed them so much, they invited us to bust shit in their studio. And I'm no rapper.
The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Live.
You down with Rapaport? Yes, I am. 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 You better tune in, IamRapaport.com. Cause every single podcast, you know he drops bombs. I seen him on set, a seasoned vet with true talent. Catch him on his way to CrossFit, rocking the New Balance. He asked me to do the track cause he know I rhyme elite. But I'm just waiting for the Robert De Niro line of the week. Breakfast of Champions, hosted bagel, cream cheese, and lox. This is I Am Rapaport, the show never stops. We might catch him out in public, stretching his knees. But if you don't listen to the show, yo, wig up please. Wig up please. This is the I Am Rapaport Podcast.
So we were bestowed a very, very, very nice compliment the other day. Me and G. Moody were at the Starbucks, our local Starbucks, and a fan recognized both of us, and he said, "You guys are the best podcast duo out there," and there's some other good ones. I fuck with my guys, Brian Callen and Brendan Schaub on their podcast. I'm a big fan of the Fighter and the Kid podcast.
I like them cats.
Those guys are good.
I love them.
They're funny. They're entertaining, and they're kicking ass.
That's right.
But these were our fans.
Yep.
And they said to us at the fucking Starbucks, you guys are like the fucking De Niro and Pesci of podcasts. And we said, damn. Thank you, my friend. And I bought this guy his fucking half lemonade, half iced tea. He had all kind of specifics. He wanted it sweetened, 2 pumps, and I was gonna say, listen, asshole,
2 pumps.
You're lucky we're fucking buying it. I appreciate the compliment, but you're fucking
don't get carried away.
Yeah, you're getting nuts here. But to be called by only one person, the De Niro and Pesci of podcasts. What a compliment! I mean,
Word.
The elation and the just the way I felt about myself.
Me too.
And then we started thinking of other great duos that we would hopefully at some point love to be compared to. Like, what are some of the other great duos? Of course, De Niro and Pesci. They don't even get. I never even thought of them as a duo until Money Grip said that to us.
That's right.
Shout out to Money Grip from the Starbucks. Yo, make your shit more simple.
Yeah.
But the other great duos, of course, Scotty and Michael.
Meth and Red.
Meth and Red, that's a good one. Q-Tip and Fife.
Yes.
Run.
And D.
That's a good one. Run and DMC. Of course, Batman and Robin. Q-Tip and Fife, the Tribe Called Quest song. Fife goes Laverne to Shirley.
Laurel to Hardy.
Laurel to Hardy. Those are some other great duos. Who are some other duos? Yo, hit me on Instagram with other duos. Obviously, Batman and Robin.
Right.
Rerun and...
Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh.
Oh. Rerun and Roger. Slick Rick and Dougie... Hey, that was from...
yeah, what's that? Yo.
Fife Dog. Shout out to Fife Dog. We got to get Fife Dog on. Yo, you know who likes to talk fucking sports more than anybody that I know and who can go with the best of them? Fife Didog from A Tribe Called Quest. He's got lists on top of lists. College, football.
We got to get him.
College basketball, NBA, NFL. He could go in baseball too. My man he's like encyclopedia-ish.
The height of Muggsy Bogues.
Complexion the height of Muggsy Bogues and the complexion of a hockey puck.
Classic.
Fife Dog. Yo, Beach Rhymes in Life, The Travels of a Tribe Called Quest. I wouldn't have made a movie if I didn't love them. One of the best of the best of the best groups.
That's right.
But give us some duos. Hit us up on Twitter or on Instagram. We're getting ready to do big things. The I Am Rapaport podcast is getting ready to do some wild, fly, cool shit.
Let them know, bro.
Yo, so the banner is starting to be... It's getting hung higher and higher each episode. And we're giving a true blue shout out to the motherfucking Rapapack.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to come up with something better than the Rapapack. I didn't come up with that. I know Stern fans will be like, oh, it's close to the Whack Pack. I didn't come up with it. But that's right now what we're living with, the Rapapack. Okay?
The state reps.
Yo, listen, we got representatives from, I think, every state.
Yes.
We got where do we have, yo, Twitter, Instagram, if you're listening to this podcast, let us know where you're from, where you're listening to it. Florida, Alabama, Memphis, Australia,
Hawaii,
New Zealand. We got people all over the place. Brazil,
yes,
Spain, London, France,
Australia.
I said fucking Australia, I think.
Damn, I'm not
I think I said it.
Yeah, you did. I'm
Canada,
sorry. Oh, sorry.
the T dot, the
No,
six,
the six.
Vancouver, Montreal. We're getting ready to raise the fucking flag. What can I say?
Yeah.
And you know who we haven't given a live True Blue shout out to recently? Our first sponsor. Because it's getting ready to be fall. Fall's coming.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
when fall comes, you need your hoodies, you need your extra t-shirt, you need your sweatpants. And the first sponsor of the I Am Rapaport podcast is a company called American Giant. American-made clothes, crafted in America, hard, tough. Man, women, good for working out, good for sleeping, good for lounging around, good for just hanging out, watching a game, playing with your loaf. Oh, Skeeter, then I love you till the morning.
Oh, Skeeter.
Said, oh, Skeeter, then I love you till oh, Skeeter, oh, Skeeter. It seems like it's never going to end with fucking Bill Cosby. More allegations.
The tally is now 50.
Is it 50?
The 50 greatest Skeeters.
And we are now calling Bill Cosby Skeeter. Because apparently what he was mostly into, it wasn't even necessarily having sex with them.
Right.
It was knocking the women out with the lewds, the quaaludes, and then skeeting off.
All over them.
And if you don't know what that means, it means freaking off.
Ejaculation.
Jerking off. The woman said she woke up after meeting him
With semen in the small of her back and all over. And he was nowhere to be found.
Oh, no,
He
left
knocks
her.
him out and he just does all that ill shit and breaks out and leaves them in disarray, and they wake up a day later
with Skeet all up on him. So Bill Skeeter, that's your new theme song. Every time we hear about a new allegation or some bullshit, because just like everybody else, we've had enough
of you.
But your new theme song is, oh, Skeeter, let me love you living now. Oh, Skeeter. I said, oh, Skeeter. Just when I thought I was out of things with Tom Brady, and just when I was softening to the fact that I was like, just let this fucking guy play.
Let him breathe.
Let's just be done with the shenanigans.
Yeah, you did say that to me, man.
The court artist,
Sweet Jewish girl.
nice Jewish girl, Jane Rosenberg. She's now in a fucking hurly-burly circus because she drew Tom Brady, and they said not in a favorable way. And she said, I draw what I see. And if she drew him looking like a piece of shit, And it wasn't so much about like, oh, we know he's a pretty boy. Maybe she saw something in his soul.
Word.
And she's not a Giants fan.
She don't watch no football.
She's not a Colts fan. This Captain America guy was in the courtroom, and maybe she saw into his soul, and that's what she drew. That's what she drew.
Now he's trying to big timer.
Now he's trying to big timer, and the Patriots fans are trying to bully her. And then she issued an apology saying, "Oh, tell Tom Brady I'm sorry."
Oh,
Rosenberg, fucking stand up for yourself. You drew what you saw. You might have seen a dark soul in Tom Brady, and that's what the picture. Maybe it wasn't like it didn't draw him perfectly, like the high cheekbones and the Captain America shield and the big blue eyes and all that other bullshit. But maybe it was more of the essence that you captured, because I think you did a great job, Rosenberg.
Me too.
We support you at the I Am Rapaport podcast.
Word.
Matter of fact, I'm thinking about taking your sketch and getting some soft ass I Am Rapaport podcast "Fuck You Tom Brady" t-shirts printed up.
That's right.
We like you here at the I Am Rapaport podcast, and we want you to continue with your art, continue doing your art from an honest place, and continue capturing the soul of people. Don't be bullied around by these Patriot fans.
and he think he a star now, where you get the preferential treatment.
No, you don't get the
She
preferential.
drew what she saw.
She drew what she saw.
You look like Lurch, motherfucker. You look like Lurch.
Yeah, you look like shit. You look like shit. We're supposed to like give you like Photoshop in the drawing, and we're supposed to draw him like he's a pinup.
What movie you acted in? Where
Huh?
you get that red carpet shit?
You ain't Leonardo. You ain't have Brad Pitt.
Yeah, you just a football cat.
Who fucks around with balls.
Yeah, cheated.
You're a ball holder.
Oh.
She drew what she saw, and that's it. All right?
Please.
Get off her back. And you have an open invitation to come draw me and G Moody here at the I Am Rapaport podcast. It would be an honor for you to draw us.
That's right.
I love your artwork, Rosenberg.
Yeah, nobody's standing up for Rosenberg.
We fuck with you hard body karate.
We're on you.
We like you, Rosenberg.
That's right.
Please come draw us at the I Am Rapaport podcast.
Another thing, man. I saw some Drake videos, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I see a lot of goons.
Oh, yeah, he keeps his videos gooned up.
But I also saw an older video where he was he had his bar mitzvah.
Oh, yeah, he was bar mitzvah. Drake is half black, half Jewish.
But in the videos that I see with the goons, I don't see the Jewish guys. I don't
Oh,
see
yeah, that's
them.
a good fucking point. Why don't you have some of your bar mitzvah buddies in the videos?
Where's the Eisenbergs? Where's the Steins?
Yeah,
Where's Saul?
Are they not welcome to be in the zero from? They don't go to 0 to 100 real quick.
They started from the bottom.
They started from the bottom. They were there when you started from the bottom, but they're not in the fucking videos now.
I think that's fucking wrong.
I think that's unfair.
Right.
Those fucking Jew pricks. They went to Hebrew school with you, and they helped you learn the Torah and all the prayers and all the stuff you did because you're half Jewish, half black. And I know getting a bar mitzvah, that's a lot of time, a lot of energy.
So does he.
You're a nice Jewish boy. Don't forget about your friends.
Right.
You know, those guys started from the bottom, now they're here also.
They shouldn't be left out.
Steinberg, Weinberg,
All those guys.
Bernstein.
They would love to be in the video.
Greenberg. I'm sure if you called up Shlomo Greenberg, who is in Hebrew school with you, up there in the T dot, he would love to be in a rap video.
Oh, it would be the talk of the town.
I don't think he should forget about his friends. I really don't. I don't understand it. It's a good point. I didn't notice that till you brought that up. It's the I Am Rapaport podcast, and we'll be right back. The moment you've been waiting for is almost here. Football is just around the corner, and you could start the season by winning $2 million in week 1 at DraftKings.com, America's favorite one-week fantasy football site. $2 million fucking dollars, G Monetti.
Damn.
1 week fantasy means no season-long commitments. It's like a brand new season every time you play. Just pick your players, pile up the points, and pick up your cash. That's it. Woo. Pick your players, pile up the fucking points, and pick up your cash.
That's what's up.
G Monetti, the I Am Rapaport podcast, we are pumped for real for fantasy football.
Word.
You can get started by playing right now. Prepare for the regular season with preseason contests running through August. You've already been scouting players for your season-long fantasy team. Put that knowledge to the test every week this football season at DraftKings.com, where you could turn your love of football into a lifetime of cash. Hurry to DraftKings.com now and use the promo code Rapaport, RAPAPORT, to play for a free shot at $2 million in the Week 1 Millionaire Maker. Enter Rapaport for free entry now at DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com, that's DraftKings.com. So, USA Basketball is back in form.
Word.
As you know, the I Am Rapaport podcast, a lot of new listeners who weren't following us during basketball season. Mm-hmm. We love fucking basketball. And if you don't love basketball, we love it so much that we think that you'll fucking love it too. But USA Basketball, to me, is crazy to have these guys playing in these quote-unquote scrimmages after what happened to my man, Paul George, 2 years ago. No, just last year, a year ago.
A year ago.
He broke his fucking leg on the what is it?
The stanchion?
The stanchion thing, the thing that holds up the baskets, in a gruesome injury. I don't see how the owners of the teams and the GMs are letting these guys play.
Damn right. If I'm an owner, be like, yo, I'm paying this guy $10 million.
10?
15, 20, whatever.
These are the elite of the elite.
Oh, yeah, you paying these guys 20 mil per or whatever.
18, 17.
Yo, that's my investment. He's not playing in no USA basketball unless you pay me.
I understand.
You
Especially
get hurt?
what happened to Paul George. 'Cause
Yeah.
I hated seeing that. And I fuck with Paul George, hard body karate. And you know what I fuck with Paul George also? His hair. That guy's got one of the best hairlines in sports history.
Yeah, he's never gonna have balding, receding, nothing.
Yo,
lucky motherfucker.
We're fans of you, and we're fans of your hairline, and we want to see you back out healthy ASAP. I hated seeing that. I love the way that guy's game.
Yeah.
Smooth. And I don't know if I love his game or his hairline more, but I'm a fan of both. But USA Basketball, all the guys are out there. Bron,
Chris Paul,
Steph Curry. Who's out there? Dwight Howard,
Yeah.
D12.
All
the guys are
friends,
out there.
friendly.
This is USA Basketball is also, I think, one of the reasons why the NBA is less competitive. If these guys are having like a training camp every summer,
together,
hanging out, going to the casinos, going to dinner in Vegas, like a week-long thing, practicing, doing shooting contests. How do you expect them to compete on a vicious, competitive, truly competitive level? I mean, you say, well, they're pros, they all want to win. I know. I get that. I'm not saying there's anything shady going on, but I just don't understand how you really, when they're really, truly friends and they've really sort of broken that wall and they've really gotten to know each other and you know their families and you know their wives and you know their kids and you know their girlfriends and you meet their moms and their dads and their brothers. Because, after they do the USA basketball practice, they go back they party, they go eat, they have private dinners, they go gamble, they do this, they play video games, they go to the movies.
they text.
And then when the NBA season starts, all of a sudden it's supposed to be a bloodthirst. No, Mike, it's not a bloodthirst. It's just competition. But you know what I'm saying. It's like Larry and Magic. Even when that little short time where they kind of sort of became friends, that they never became friends. Even Isaiah and Magic, they try to fight on the court. Jordan and Bird.
Rudy Tomjanovich and Kermit Washington.
Why you have to bring that up?
Because
he fucking cold-cocked Rudy.
That's fucking competition.
Yeah, but this is different now.
Kermit.
It's softening. And what's this guy's name on the Orlando Magic? who looks like I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
He's a rookie, good player, number 15. I actually saw him on the streets in Soho once last season, and he looked at me like he didn't know who the fuck I was, and I didn't expect him to. But I was looking at him like, what the fuck is up with your hair?
Oh.
What's that guy's name? Number 15
I
on the
don't know.
Magic. He looks like he's got a fucking plant growing out of his head.
Oh, see, it's all about style
Yeah,
now.
you want to look different. You look different.
Yeah.
You look really different. He looks like you remember that movie, Brother from Another Planet?
Yeah.
You look like that. But you're from your own, like, you look like you got a fucking bad root growing out of the top of your head.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
What about fucking Dwayne Wade wearing a onesie?
I didn't see that. Where was this?
This is on the new Sports Illustrated.
What? I need to see that. Yo, I know it's NBA offseason. We're focusing on NFL. NBA, man, you might have to put another dress code in.
Yeah.
Like, you got to dress a certain way, but you can only take shit so far. Because these guys, yo, you got to pull the plug. You're dressing up on some Elton John shit.
Is it the stylist or is it them?
It's them. The stylist, like, if the stylist is working for you.
Right.
If they know that you like dark suits with, like, you know, like a dark shirt and you want it low key, they'll give you that.
So if they gave
But
him
the
some
stylists are
capris,
amping them up for sure.
they gave he wore capris.
Who?
D Wade.
I fucks with D Wade.
I love D Wade. I just don't understand if that's a fashion statement. Then what the fuck is you? What are you saying?
What's the statement? I get it. I get it.
A 6'8" motherfucker wearing capris.
He's not 6'8", but I get what you're saying.
What's the statement?
I get it. I get it. Listen, these guys are probably saying you don't understand. You're old. And I
ain't
say
old.
fuck you, man.
We ain't old. Some would consider us young because you 20, you 28.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers who are old say, 40, y'all motherfuckers ain't old.
Right. I'm just saying, I'm trying to be.
I don't give a fuck about these little young motherfuckers.
Okay,
We're the
okay,
only
man.
country you gotta acquiesce to the youngsters.
Right.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
What
that's a
about
good
the
point.
elders?
Right. That's a good point, man.
No, the other countries don't do that.
That's true. I respect that. That's a good point, man.
Only country where the young motherfuckers set shit. No, fuck that.
Yo, I hear you.
They're
I hear
not
you,
setting
G-Moody.
nothing. We said it.
Yeah, we set this
It's
shit.
our slang.
Yeah.
It's our hip hop.
Right.
You
And
came
that-
later.
And now we're dumb fucks?
It's our shit.
True that. True that. You know what I got to do
What up?
in the next couple of days, G Moody?
What up?
The annual colonoscopy.
You do an annual one?
I have to do an annual one because, as I've said before, I have ulcerative colitis. And when you have ulcerative colitis, and I have a history of colon issues in my family, and because I have ulcerative colitis since I was 16 years old, I gotta take precautions. Now that I'm older, I gotta do it every single year.
Man.
And every single year, the same thing happens. I go in there, I get drugged up.
Yeah.
They violate me in ways that I have no idea about. Because there was that one doctor, while he was giving colonoscopy, he was just fucking talking shit to them.
Oh.
So what I do is when I'm getting drugged up,
Oh, they drug you.
yeah,
They got him, right?
they go all up into. I know a guy who gets his colonoscopy raw dog without a bag, and I said, "Yo, you're a man's man for doing that." You know how painful that is?
Damn. So they drug
You're out, so you don't feel anything. The hardest thing is taking the medicine to clean your sphincter out.
Oh,
But it just cleans you out. It's like a flush. So you drink some stuff and you shit like all night. But it just tastes so bad. But the next day you go in there, they drug you, they put you out. And you remember when we were like 16, 17, you heard me before they couldn't drug me because I was under 18. You remember?
Yeah.
You were like, yo, what were you doing in there? Money was giving me a pre-colonoscopy. And you heard me like, oh,
yeah.
shit.
It was like you was on some Moses Malone shit under
In
the board.
1987.
Yeah.
But now, so now that I'm older, I have to get the colonoscopy yearly.
Damn.
I mean... So, but what I do is when they drug me, as I talk shit to the doctors, and
Why?
and then when I wake up, apparently I talk shit to them too, and I tell them, "Yo, you motherfuckers!" This is what I said to my guy last year. He's now retired, Dr. Goldwasser. I said, "You fuck." you better not fucking try to touch me in funny places. I say
Word.
crazy shit to them.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Yeah, I want to let them know, like, yo, don't try to get,
Don't try to get hype up.
Don't try to get hype up in this ass, literally. So, but I take the colonoscopy seriously, and in all seriousness, I sincerely suggest that everybody make sure they get themselves checked out, especially men over 40. You got to take care of it, because I do have ulcerative colitis, and it is real, and it can kill you. And if it doesn't kill you, you might wind up having to get the surgery, and you got to get that shit bag.
Oh.
And that's not funny. It's not a laughing matter. We had a friend who had a shit bag, not from a colonoscopy, not from any. He got shot, right?
Yeah, my man Smooth got shot.
And he had a shit bag.
Yeah, he was shitting right while we was playing ball.
Yeah, so he had a shit bag, like, and he had like gauze to his chest, and he would still play basketball, and and you're like, this is disgusting. This can't be true. It was true.
Yeah, he was like, pardon me, son, I'm shitting. He was like, oh, word, all right, and then we walked away.
Yo, that's real?
That's real.
He said, pardon me, son, I'm shitting?
Yeah,
right outside?
Right in the park.
Shitting in his shit bag.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I sincerely want everybody to take that, the men especially that listen to this, make sure you get your colon checked, go to a gastrointestinal doctor and get checked out. And you need to. Gerald Moody does not go to the doctor, and you're like, well, I don't have any extra weight. Yo, you don't know what's going on inside your body, G Moody.
No,
And I'm gonna say this to you live on the I Am Rapaport podcast. You don't know how your liver is. You don't know how you need to go get a checkup.
I just had what's your blood check?
When?
Where? In my brother's crib.
What?
You know, he has that little Apple shit. You put it on your fucking.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And they measure your blood pressure.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm better than all you motherfuckers,
no, listen.
Man. Look
I'm
here,
saying
man.
this in all sincerity. Well, what is the big deal? You can't go to the doctor and get a checkup like...
No, I went to the doctor.
No, you fucking didn't.
I went
This
last
guy
year.
doesn't go to the doctor. He hasn't been to a dentist. You hadn't been to a dentist in 20-something years.
No, you see, you're wrong, bro. You in L.A., bro.
Bullshit,
I get
man.
my choppers checked out all the time.
Have you ever had
No, colonoscopy.
You're not a colonoscopy.
They ain't
Have you
doing
ever had
nothing on my ass.
what is it called when they go...
Prostrate.
prostate.
No, I never had that.
Yo, you need to get you're 46. You never had your prostate checked.
Nah, money not going up in my shit like that.
No, you gotta
B.
do it. And all you do is say, listen, Duke, you tell that to the doctor. You say, my man, check this out. I know this is probably uncomfortable for you. It's definitely uncomfortable for me. Let's just make it quick, and let's just check out my shithole, and make sure my balloon knot is intact, and then let me get out of here. Because I had one doctor, while he was checking my prostate, he was talking to me.
Yeah.
Like
shut
he's
the
like,
fuck
and I
up,
don't know
man.
if you think that's relaxing me, my man. Then it's become more intimate than I want this to be.
I'm not your girl, B.
I'm not anything. I'm not your girl. I'm not your guy. I'm not anything. I don't want to talk about what I'm working on, or how the Lakers are doing, or what the Yankees are up to, or did I see this movie or did I see that movie? Let's just do what you need to do. Make sure everything is fine, and let's just get out of here, man. And let's just act like it didn't happen, and give me like 60 to 90 seconds to have a no eye contact thing.
Yeah.
You look at me in the eyes after you stick your finger in my ass, and I feel like the next thing you do, you're gonna kiss me.
Yeah.
I don't want you. I just do it, and then say go down the hole and say I'll be right back to finish the exam. Let me recoup. You can't just stick your middle finger and jab it all the way up my balloon knot and talk to me while it's happening, and then be like, okay, you're good. And then I turn around and then hand me some tissues.
Word.
And then continue like nothing happened. A lot happened.
That's a fucked up job.
It's
money got.
A lot happened, man. Okay? And I just want like 90 seconds to be by myself while you go down the hallway and wash your hands. He slaps off the rubber glove and throws it in the garbage can and then washes his hands and acts like everything happened.
I couldn't look at that motherfucker.
Then he turned right around. He's looking me in the face like it's all good.
What you think he think when he see you on the movies?
I
got this guy.
Yeah, I got this guy. I gave him a prostate exam.
I did a little extra.
He saw into my soul.
Yeah.
When you give somebody a prostate exam and then you turn around and you make eye contact with them, you're looking directly into their soul.
Yeah,
and it's too intimate.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's too intimate, man.
They should have robots like machines,
or
and
have
shit.
a machine do it, or just give me some space, some time. Like, let me recoup. Don't hand me the tissue.
He has that little sneer, that little sly grin after he fucking violates.
You know,
it.
you don't know this, and they give you the tissue to clean yourself. It's horrible,
money,
man. It's
man.
embarrassing, man. And I've been with the same doctor for years, and I haven't had the courage to say, yo, man, can I have a minute? Can I have a minute here? Can I get myself?
Yeah, just get the fuck out.
And then come back.
Right.
You know, it's terrible. But, yo, a lot has happened in the last few weeks, health-wise. We got to take care of our health. And I'm urging G. Moody, and you should get on Twitter, and you should urge G. Moody. He needs to get a yearly physical. Because even though you think you need to get a yearly physical. Make sure your liver's working, your kidneys are working, your heart is beating correctly, your blood's good. Your brother Dean, he did it. What the fuck are you talking about?
Did it.
He did a thing with an app on the. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
My blood pressure is.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You use your iPhone to check your blood pressure. Get the fuck out of here, man. You need to go get like a doctor's exam and get checked out. You're in there doing the construction. Your construction is like, you don't know what kind of asbestos you're breathing in. You might have a corroded nail in your foot. You don't even know it. And, you know, we should make G. Moody post pictures of his feet. This guy's got some wild feet, man, and like he's got like a baby toe that may or may not still be functioning. I don't. Do you have any feeling in that fucking thing?
Yeah, man.
Yo, this guy's feet, man. He cuts his fucking toenails with a butcher knife. This is not made up. Say that I'm lying.
I used to.
You don't use a butcher knife.
Not a butcher.
You don't use a knife anymore.
I don't do it anymore.
Do you use a knife anymore?
I don't do it no more.
You don't. G. Moody. Don't use a knife to cut your toenails.
I used to.
You used to what?
Use a knife.
To cut your toenails.
Yeah.
Yo, have you ever heard of any shit like that before? That toenail clippers were not strong enough. He had to use a fucking knife. And not a butter knife, it was a knife.
Ginsu.
A ginsu knife, like a steak knife.
Yeah.
A steak knife to cut your fucking toenails. And you don't do it, your shit still looks fucked up.
Nah, I'm good, Black.
Nah, man, yo, you know what you should do, G? Yeah. You should, when you get dressed in the morning and you put on your socks before you put on your Greats sneakers, those fly-ass Great sneakers.
You see I was rocking them today.
Yes. You should take some lotion, squeeze it in your socks, and just put your socks on with lotion in your shit, because your feet are fucked up, my man. I'm telling you this straight up, Duke.
Black.
You got to get your shit fixed, Duke. Word up.
Yo.
My man. Yo,
I got
you're my
keels,
man.
son.
Nah, you need to put more keels on your feet.
You
need to put more baby lotion on your feet.
Nah, I don't fuck with that baby lotion.
You need to put something on there. Wrap those shits up in like in some Vaseline and like a tinfoil wrap and do something like that. You got to do something, man.
Yo.
Your feet look crazy, man.
Nah, B, no.
Them shits are and it's not like you can say, yo, I play ball. Like you haven't played ball, you don't do anything. It still looks like your feet are like being violated.
Nah,
like
man.
life is violating your feet.
No, that was back in the days.
Nah, man. Listen, this is the I Am Rapaport podcast. We'll be right back. But I'm serious, man. You need to go get the full yearly physical, my man. The I Am Rapaport podcast is sponsored by Greats Sneakers, Greats Footwear. We like this.
Yeah.
Stylish, comfortable, totally unique, low-key sneakers made in Brooklyn, New York. Greats.com. You go to Greats.com, you get 20% off if you put in the promo code RAP. R-A-P. That's RAP. Gerald Moody, I am known for my discomfort in my feet. I am known for my tender feet. I wear my Greats. I feel good and I look good. But more importantly, I feel good.
That's right.
Greats.com. Go to Greats.com. Put in the promo code RAP. You get 20% off your purchase. It's the I Am Rapaport podcast. All right, we're going to do the album of the week, the record of the week.
Yeah.
The I Am Rapaport album of the week, because everybody knows that the record itself is going extinct. You listen to songs, but we are doing the I Am Rapaport record album of the week. And this week we are doing Mr.
James Brown.
Soul Brother #1.
The minister of super heavy funk.
In the Jungle Groove.
1970.
Some funky ass soul hard shit.
if you listen to Give It Up, Turn It Loose, you can hear
Hip hop.
the genesis of hip hop.
Speak on it. If you listen to Funky Drummer, you're listening to hip hop.
You're listening to the music and the inspiration of hip hop. That's all funk and drums.
Talking loud and saying nothing. These are all songs that have been sampled. Probably this whole album has been sampled. It's a new day.
Right.
I gotta move.
I got to move.
Soul power.
Listen to Bootsy Collins. This is Bootsy Collins made his debut on Soul Power 1970 in the Jungle Groove. Cincinnati Cats. The band
Funk
is from
shit.
Cincinnati.
Real musicians.
Yes.
Funk dudes.
They from the Natty. They was rocking. And if you listen, you could hear the genesis of New York boom bap music.
Which we are big proponents of.
You can hear the 1-2 pop.
Right.
1-2 pop. Boom, boom, bap.
Boom, boom, bat.
Yeah.
Boom, bat.
Like
Funky
Tila
Drummer.
Rock.
Funky Drummer is to me is the most the best example from that record of
And-
that shit.
Yep.
Funky Drummer has to have been sampled many times,
Oh,
right?
it's the most
pieces
sampled.
of it.
The most sampled record.
Slowed up, speeded up,
Yeah.
this drum, this piece, I mean, it's just something else. So the I Am Rapaport record of the week is Soul Brother #1,
The minister of super heavy funk.
James Brown in the Jungle Groove.
Nice.
Fuck with that.
Get that.
Check that out. You don't even have to buy it these days. Just check it out.
Google it.
Rock it for a few hours while you're in your car on your way to work, and you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably have heard it before. If you haven't listened to it in a while, rock it.
Yep.
If you've never listened to it, yo, do yourself a favor. Don't. That's like saying you don't know the capital of your state that you live in.
Right.
Don't not know James Brown. Like
Yeah.
at least one James Brown record. Forward, backwards, and forwards.
Yes.
Okay? Because you're ignorant to just art in general, music in general, if you don't have one, like, staple James Brown record. All right? Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
This man is responsible for hip hop.
Yo, that's real shit. And what about Andy Pettite? Andy Pettite is a former Yankee who admitted,
He was shooting up with Roger Clemens, man.
and then he gets a day.
Andy Pettite Day, because he admitted it, and he is in the park with the plaques
With Mickey Mantle,
with DiMaggio,
Yogi Berra,
Reggie Jackson, and this guy admitted to shooting up.
PhDs, HDHD, what
Right.
was it? Performance
HGH?
enhancing drugs.
Him and Roger was getting down, and
He
because
was shooting up
admitted-
that Lance Armstrong,
and
that
because-
Barry Bonds.
That's what I'm saying. How you get a day? That just gets dismissed because you won the World Series.
They're gonna have a day to celebrate this guy.
They said Andy Pettite Day, as if he never got caught with nothing.
Not only did you get caught, you admitted it, and what he gets extra points because he admitted it? Nah, Duke.
Nah,
You
no
get an
day.
asterisk. You're lucky you get free tickets to the Yankees anymore, let alone a fucking day.
Put a fucking needle. If you give him a day, put a needle in the plaque.
Right. There should be a picture of him with a needle alongside of it. And that's what they should give out at Andy Pettite Day at Yankee Stadium.
A fucking needle.
Yeah, a syringe.
Hypodermic fucking needle.
Yeah, a little trophy. Every fan should get a trophy, but it's a hypodermic. It's not like a baseball player. It's of a hypodermic needle. You cheating, fuck you.
Yeah, you don't get no day in our books.
The I Am Rapaport podcast is sponsored by Casper Mattresses, Casper.com. It's an award-winning sleep startup. Go to Casper.com, $50 off purchase of any size mattress.
Damn.
Put in the code Rapaport, RAPAPORT, Casper Mattress in New York City. You could keep the bed for 100 nights. You could get your freak on for 100 nights. If you do not like the bed after 100 nights, you can return the mattress within 100 days. That's a guarantee. The bed will be delivered between 2 to 5 days anywhere in the United States and Canada. Same day delivery in New York City. We do not plug, we do not support, we do not take sponsorship from anything we have not tried and we are not passionate about. 450%. I didn't see this before. It's been around. A lot of people have seen it. This Lamar Odom chastising TMZ. Now, I'm not Lamar Odom. I'm not Brad Pitt. I'm not Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not Ben Affleck or Jennifer Garner. I've never been in that kind of situation where I'm being hounded every day. But I see these fucks. I don't like TMZ because we'll go specifically into the Lamar Odom thing, but they want you, like, by acknowledging them and speaking to them, they're filling they need content. They need those little videos. And sometimes they catch you off guard. And I see these guys, and I'm pretty sure I know the dude who was talking to Lamar Odom because he's talked to me. And he's a nice guy. But these guys come up to you and they want you to say shit. And then they want you to say shit again. And like, yo, your face and your fame is valuable to them. Right. So if you make an anecdote and you say something funny, or you tell them to fuck off, or you just say a random thing, they'll say to me, Mike, what do you think about the Knicks? And you give them a little soundbite. That fills 30 seconds of content. Then they see Leonardo. He never says anything. But the video of it, that fills 17 seconds. They have to fill time. Right. And that little fuck, that little midget fuck, Harvey Levin, with the little alligator arms.
Little midget.
He sends that little cast of characters out there. And they're like the hipster, the TMZ hipsters. If you look at that show, I don't know how Saturday Night Live hasn't spoofed that little group of hipsters. Yeah. They got like the chubby, overweight nerd guy, and then they got the ironic, sort of random, sort of, Lena Dunham girls kind of. She looks like the girl from The Office, white girl. And then you got like the black dude with dreads, who's the long dreads, who's about as corny as it comes. And then they got the younger black dude, and like sometimes he'll literally, he's playing himself. He'll literally translate slang for Harvey. Like Harvey be like, I don't know what that means. Ha ha ha. And then the black guy or the black girl, she's on there getting hype. Oh. And she's talking like, she'll be like, what it means is,
oh,
and
that
she'll
girl.
Like, yeah, she'll like, and she thinks like I'm keeping it real because I always, no. None of what y'all are doing is good or beneficial.
Right.
And I've said it once and I said it a bunch of times. I want the celebrities to start following around the TMZ fucks everywhere you motherfuckers go. Well, you little creeps.
Yeah.
I want Harvey Levin to wake up with a camera in his face when he comes outside to get his newspaper, when he's walking his dog, and he's not looking good.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have on his little, he's got these little arms and his little muscle shirts.
And he's with his man out there.
Yeah. Follow them around.
Yep.
Give me the camera. I'll do it. Give me their addresses. I'll follow those fucks around. The whole TMZ crew.
Me and you will do it.
Me and you will do it. And if you want to get hype, we'll bring some Brooklyn dudes with us.
And we're gonna bring some cats from the jungle in LA.
Yeah. Cause those TMZ dudes, they're not, and and then they got the wacky guy. He's like, we got Lamar Odom. He was following Khloe Kardashian this morning on the way to the gym.
Yeah.
You never see his face. He's like that.
Yeah,
the
crazy. Yeah. And
look at that cast of TMZ. That's a cast. That's a casted show.
Yeah.
You'll see it's like they got a white guy. They have a certain amount of girls. They have a certain amount of black people. Like it's like we're covering all demographics. You ain't fooling nobody.
Yeah. Word.
And you motherfuckers come up to me on the street.
Smack fire out them niggas.
They usually catch me in like at odd times when I'm not on my thing. But I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna speak to them anymore.
Don't give them that anecdote.
You pay to play, fucko.
Yeah.
You pay to play.
Word.
The anecdotes, you gotta pay for that shit. Because I know Harvey's making fucking money hand over fist.
Of course.
So, you want an anecdote from the I Am Rapaport podcast? You gotta fucking pay to play. Or you could sponsor us, and then we'll love you.
Yeah.
Harvey, you want to fuck with us? You want to be a sponsor of the I Am Rapaport podcast? We'll turncoat in a fucking hot minute for you.
That's right,
But other than that, we ain't doing it for just to give you the little shit.
Yeah, word.
But the video of Lamar after allegedly following, aka stalking, aka tracking down his, I think now ex-wife, was disturbing because I have always liked Lamar Odom. I've always got a sense that he's a good dude. I've talked to him. I've spent a little time with him. I've seen him here and there. He's had a rough life. before he even made it to the NBA. He's had a rough life. Super talented basketball player. And then he just got caught up with the wrong chick.
He got caught up with that bullshit. That's why they following you. That's why TMZ ruined your whole shit. Because once you married homegirl, you got grouped into that celebrity bullshit.
And you can never be taken seriously. So your attributes as a basketball player, although you did fuck that up on your own too, when you got traded to Dallas, you acted like it was a personal thing.
Right.
It's business. It ain't personal.
Yeah.
You got traded. Everybody gets traded. They traded way better players than you.
Your contract got traded.
Yeah, your contract got traded.
Just like the mortgage notes get traded.
And then you fucked it up. But Lamar, sincerely, what I suggest to do is get your ass in shape, get your ass to China, and play basketball while your body can still play basketball. Because I don't want to hear about you doing the Vin Baker working as a barista
in Queens
at a Starbucks.
Near Ravenswood
you
Projects.
You deserve better. I hope you have your money together. Because, homegirl, she's not going to take care of you when the shit hits the fan.
Does he have children by her? No. Leave that broad alone.
Beat it now. There's plenty of them out there.
Thank God you don't got no seeds by this chick.
Yes. You could do better.
And
you could do better. You'd be like, no, she's successful. Fuck all that. You're Lamar Odom. Okay?
And if you want a white chick, you need to know the rules.
And what are those rules, G. Moody?
The first rules are you can't be raising your voice in public arguing with the white chick.
Why?
Because the public and the cops, they're always going to come to her because she's in distress.
Right.
You know how this society is, right?
Yes. And
they're going to call the cops on you.
Your 7-foot ass showing up in Beverly Hills unannounced.
Yelling at a white chick.
No matter who it is, your ex-wife, your wife, your cousin's wife, it's never going to work in your favor. Not saying it's good, not saying it's bad, just saying
it's the reality.
That's the fucking reality.
Right. And you're lucky. And the people who were walking by,
luckily it was super early in the morning.
Passerbys said to her, "Are you okay?"
They thought you were fucking doing something to her.
Should I call the cops? You see?
You're 7 feet too.
And he said, "See, you're disillusioned. Go to China. Play ball. Go over with Steph.
Get over there with Stephon Marbury. Get your shit together. Finish out your career making some good money. Find yourself a nice Chinese chick or something."
Word.
You could do better. These girls are manufactured. Do you understand? They're manufactured. We fuck with you, Lamar Odom. I don't want to see you not doing good, man. And it's been too long. Get off that shit.
Leave that broad alone.
And get your ass over to China.
Yep.
All right?
It's over, B. It's over.
It's over here in the United States for now. And when you come back after you go to China and play ball and make some real money, then you can figure your shit out. You'll feel a lot better. But in the meantime, in between time, it's a wrap, Duke. You can't show up in Beverly Hills on Roxbury Drive doing all that crazy shit.
Or yelling at these broads. You crazy, man? Look what happened to that chick that was in the car with money.
What huh? What chick?
Remember, she said, they said she was being raped or something, the black chick?
Yeah. The Django Unchained chick?
Yeah.
Yo, that's it, Lamar. We want to see you shut it down and move on and go on to greener and greater pastures. Yo, if you haven't heard a great MC, rapper, very, very important, not extremely well known, but extremely respected, Sean Price, a.k.a. Ruck, a.k.a. Kimbo Price, a.k.a. Jesus Price, a.k.a. Mike Tyson, passed away. And I have bought and pre-ordered his next album, Songs in the Key of Price. And if you don't know his music, one of the things that was so good about what he did was he had a great sense of humor. Just the name of his records, Mike Tyson, Jesus Price, and his next record, which is available August 21st. If you want to get it for free, you can get it for free. But I bought it on iTunes, $7.99. What the fuck? Passed away. This wasn't like the most successful rapper. Give him the respect. Don't steal the music, you fuck. $7.99, or just listen to it and spread the word. Songs in the key of price.